It's day 27, 21,138 verses left. We start off today with a guy called Naaman, who's the commander of Aram's army, and he's got leprosy. And he goes to Elijah, and he's kind of disappointed because he wants Elijah to wave his hand over his leprosy and cure him. Instead, he has to dip himself in a skanky river 7 times. Weirdly enough, it totally works, and that's how he ends up discovering that Elijah's God is the real one. Now, what should you do if your city gets surrounded by an army of charioteers who are trying to kill you? Well, it's simple. You temporarily blind them, you let them into your city, you give them dinner, and then you send them home. Obviously. The capital city of Israel, Samaria, gets put under siege, and the famine is so bad that mothers start eating their children. Oh, there was a warning about this in Deuteronomy 28 on day 15. Remember, everything's so darn horrible because the kings of Israel at the moment are not worshipping God like David did. They're still worshipping the golden calves that Jeroboam set up on day 25. Thankfully, the siege gets lifted when God creates some non-diegetic sound effects. Lots of weird kings' names coming up. Jehoram and Ahaziah are kings in charge of Israel and Judah, and they are not worshipping God, they are being scallywags. So God raises up a guy called Jehu, and he goes and kills them both, and then he also commands Jezebel to be pushed off a roof. She gets trampled by horses, her blood spatters all over the walls, and she gets eaten by dogs. There's another thing they never told me in Sunday school. Then all of Ahab's family get killed, then all the prophets of Baal get killed, then Azariah's mother, Athaliah, kills all of Azariah's family and sets herself up as queen. Is there no end to this madness? Okay, take a breather. Then we get a good one. His name's Joash. He gets smuggled away from his psycho grandma, he becomes the king, he repairs the temple, he worships God, then he gets assassinated. Oh, darn it! Jehoash is another rubbish king, and during his reign, Elisha dies, but his bones make a guy come back to life. Mad flipping skills. You get a lot more good kings over the house of Judah. They're really trying their best. But over the house of Israel, Zechariah is assassinated by Shalom, who's assassinated by Malahem, who's assassinated by Pekahiah. Malahem totally deserves it because he rips open pregnant women. And Pekahiah is assassinated by Pekah. Just tune in tomorrow to see how this calamity ends.